Hi everyone! Today, I'm bringing you a story that's stirring up a real whirlwind in the Italian press. What's truly going on between Can Yaman and Sara Bloom? With disappearing profiles, deleted verses, and a silence that screams, the question is simple. Has the love ended, or are they just going through a pause? The story that felt like a dream. Everything was playing out like a summer movie. In the summer of 2025, in Venice, under festival lights and on the red carpet, Can Yaman and Sara Bloom appeared together, smiling, holding hands, romantic photos, fan comments, headlines calling them the perfect couple. The picture was clear: chemistry, harmony, happiness, and suddenly, total silence. After their last photo together, posted on October 29th during the filming of the series Kaplan in Tenerife, something changed. First, Sara's profile went quiet. Then, all the photos disappeared. And finally, the account was completely deactivated. One day it was there, the next it wasn't. And that set off every alarm. What caused the most buzz was a story Sara posted and deleted a few hours later, in a very sad, almost farewell-like tone. In essence, she said she needed to apologize to herself for always putting others first, and that she was learning to treat herself with the same kindness she gives others. For many, it felt like a message straight from an emotional wound. And Can? Speaking without speaking. Can Yaman didn't come out with a direct statement, but the Italian press began leaking phrases attributed to people around him. According to one magazine, he supposedly said something like he no longer wants complications, that he wants simplicity, home, peace, and that real love shows up in everyday life within four walls. In another piece, he reportedly hinted at wanting to be a father someday, admitting his life is hectic and full of travel, but that the idea of fatherhood stays on his mind. Nothing official. Everything is according to sources. You know how it goes. The sources and the doubt. Almost every tabloid repeats the same line. According to close friends. Who are they? How reliable are they? No one says. Some outlets dramatize, others are more cautious, but they all agree on two signs. The two haven't been seen together for weeks, and their social media activity points to a breakup. What we actually know today. So far, the visible facts are these. The last photo together is from October 29th. Sara's profile is deactivated. Neither follows the other. And the text she deleted sounds like emotional closure. The press says split, but without an official statement, everything remains up in the air. A divided press and traces online. Since November, there have been no new shared appearances, and Italy has split into two camps. Some claim they ended things a while ago, maybe months. Others think it could be strategy, publicity, or exhaustion from projects. But nobody can prove anything because neither of them is speaking. And one more detail. Days before disappearing, several people noticed Sara no longer reacted to Can's recent photos from Tenerife and Venice. The likes vanished. The tags were gone. The public gestures disappeared. For many, that was the breakup signal. Sara's last trace. Before shutting down her account, Sara attended a friend's birthday in Venice. She posted photos with a real smile, yet many noticed something in her eyes. Tiredness, as if something internal was weighing more than what she showed. The Sandokan hurricane. And here comes the other big factor: work. Ken is fully immersed in the series Sandokan, marking a new chapter in his career in Italy and Europe. People from the Rome studio say he has almost completely isolated himself to prepare. 6-hour daily training sessions, a 10-kilogram weight loss, horseback riding, fencing, and a brutal filming schedule. One crew member summed it up this way: "He's totally focused as an actor, but as a person, he seems deeply lonely." And with pressure like that, any relationship could suffer. Ending or pause? Sara's deleted poem keeps feeding theories. Behind the scenes, you hear everything. That Can hasn't fully closed his heart. That Sara, even after disappearing from social media, is still in Italy. That neither has truly cut the bond. Some say, even if a relationship ends, feelings can remain. And sometimes silence isn't a final period. It's just a breath. So what's really happening? For now, there's no definitive answer. Only rumors in Venice, whispers in Roman cafes, and theories online. Is Can's heart still with Sara? Or has this story already faded? The only sure thing is this: their silence has become the loudest news. And all of Italy is waiting for the moment when that calm finally breaks. The truth is that when the conversation shifts toward Demet Özdemir in relation to Can Yaman, I feel something similar to what I felt with him, but with a different nuance. The focus always ends up sliding toward the sentimental what was, what is, what will be. And that weighs on Demet more than many people imagine. That's why I understand sharp comments like, "Seriously? Liars?" or "What an old lie." I don't read them as random hate, but as a reaction to a cycle that repeats itself. Every so often, the same story returns wrapped in new paper. And once again, people expect Demet to play along with the rumor game. I'm tired, too, of seeing huge conclusions drawn with zero proof, as if her mere presence near a headline were enough to turn her into the lead of a recycled romance. At the same time, I can't ignore the comment that says, "I hope it's real." That line reveals something very human. Many people want Demet to live a beautiful love story because they associate her with a happy era, with that on-screen chemistry, with what they once represented together. And I truly get that. But I also think that public desire can become a cage. Demet is one of those figures who carries other people's expectations. If she smiles, it's a sign. If she stays silent, it's suspicion. If she works abroad, it means distance. If she appears in the same country, it's a reunion. Then you get the logistical doubt, like, "I don't believe it. He's in Spain. How could they have met?" It's so basic that it's almost funny to have to repeat it, but it proves the point. The narrative moves faster than reality. What bothers me most, this is where I get serious, is how she's treated in some discourses. That Italian comment saying Sara Bloom and Demet Forkenyaman seem like toys is both revealing and unpleasant. I don't like the way it places Demet on a shelf of options or accessories in a famous man's life. Even if the intent was critical, it exposes a real fandom problem. Demet is too often seen through Can's prism, as if her public value depended on that past relationship. That feels unfair to me. Demet has her own artistic identity, a huge career in Turkey and beyond, and her own way of standing tall amid noise. She isn't anyone's echo. If I look at Demet without the celebrity couple filter, I see a woman navigating brutal exposure with a rare mix of elegance and stubbornness. Elegance because she almost never joins the rumor circus. Stubbornness because she keeps working and choosing her projects even though every move gets read as a hidden message. And when I see people saying lie or past, I take it as an instinctive defense of her. Let her live without dragging her back into the same chapter. That's the feeling I get. Demet is constantly pushed backward by a story people won't let go, while she's trying to move forward. So my conclusion is clear. If Demet Özdemir and Can Yaman have something today, only they know it, and they don't owe it to us. I don't buy secondhand romantic narratives without facts, especially when I see how they reduce Demet to a role she doesn't deserve. I prefer to see her for what she is, a talented actress with presence and a career that never needed any ship to exist. Public nostalgia is fine. Dreaming of a real fairy tale is fine too. But keeping her frozen in that old series, as if her life stopped there, that is disrespectful. Demet is no one's past. She's her own present. And I'm far more interested in watching her build that present than in seeing her trapped in endless rumors.